Hello and welcome to Studio 415.
On today's show, you'll get a behind-the-scenes look at last month's Alice drill.
You'll see how the Renaissance Club created a new piece of art in 15 minutes.
And you'll get to see the latest Charger Challenge.
All of that and more coming up next.
Then that's a way for us to make Carroll a more creative, artistic place.
The safety of the school relies on the ability for students and staff to, if they see something, to say something.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take camera 2.
Welcome to Studio 415. I'm Jacob Binman.
And I'm Logan Bartles. The threat of a potential student shooter is unfortunately a reality for today's generation.
As a response, Carroll's administration is continuing to run drills to prepare students in the case of this unlikely event. Studio 415 reporter Brandon Hedges takes a look behind the scenes of the latest Alice drill.
This is Gentis. I just had somebody try to get into my room at C12 in the freshman center.
Alert, lockdown, inform, counter, evacuate. On January 15th, Carroll students participated in an extended Alice drill during second period. Homeroom and activity period was given up in order to allow more time to be spent on the drill, which consisted of 2 separate officers who participated as mock intruders. Each of the officers were followed by Carroll High School Principal Brandon Bidding and Assistant Principal Michael Lackland, respectively. During the drill, Bidding and Lackland simulated a variety of scenarios that students might find themselves in if an actual event were to occur. Students were taken out of the halls and to simulate a passing period. The intruders started the drill within a classroom, and at one point, the fire alarm was pulled to test if students waited for the announcements instead of immediately exiting the building. The mock intruders mostly went around knocking on doors and peering inside of classrooms to see if the classes were hidden well. Lackland feels these drills are effective in helping to prepare students.
The one thing I think that we would like to see improve is just we want all of our staff as well as our students to feel empowered to call a lockdown. I think there's still a little bit of hesitation. I think getting on a radio or on a PA system can be somewhat intimidating.
While many students believe the recent drills have kept them more safe in the case of a real-life situation, some students still hold some criticisms towards the recent drills.
I'd like to see more scenarios where we're outside of the classroom, even when we're coming in the beginning of the day or we're eating lunch or we're going through passing periods. I had that happen once and it was a whole different situation because then we still had the person going down the hall and they're coming near and we're still going through the passing period, so we had to find a door and actually go out of the school. It was very different.
Personally, I think that the communication could be better because how they do it over the PA, it's I think everybody should have a private communication so that it's private and the person can't hear it, because if they're doing it over the PA, it's they know that there's people, and I feel if they don't know there's people, it's going to be safer.
The administration is planning to address these criticisms in the next drills and hope to practice more situations with large student groups, such as simulating lunch and passing periods. Overall, Carroll administration feels confident in the safety and ability of students in the case of a real situation, but want to stress the importance of communication. If you see something, say something.
The safety of the school relies on the ability for students and staff to, if they see something, to say something. And I think just that trust that we need to continue to have with each other, again, students and staff alike, just making sure that we feel safe enough to say something if we see something.
For Studio 415, I'm Brandon Hedges.
On January 24th, the Renaissance Club finished their newest piece of art for the halls of Carroll, while allowing an audience the opportunity to see the process unfold.
Studio 415 reporter Seth Lehman tells us more about the club and their project in this week's Spotlight.
Each year, the Renaissance Club creates a unique piece of art that the students and art teacher Scott Kilmer decide on together. Kilmer says he likes to use a different style to create each piece every year to have a variety of artwork displayed around the school. The goal is to create something that is impressive, professional, and substantial. On this particular project, there were 6 to 12 people who were active at meetings each week to plan the specifics. This year, the group decided to create an acrylic pour. Initially, the Renaissance Club thought it would be a relatively simple job, but after a few practice runs, they realized it was more complicated than they thought. Members had to decide what colors would look good together, making sure that the paint was thin just right, and the technique that they would use. At the actual creation, the club had to get a few extra people to help maneuver the large canvas while they poured the paint in specific places. Senior Muriel Tenyas is pleased with the outcome of this year's piece and believes that Carroll is becoming a more artistic place.
I think that by us putting our artistic mark all over Carroll, then that's a way for us to make Carroll like a more creative, artistic place, and to give recognition to artists here. So.
This year's creation will be hung up in the cafeteria of the Freshman Center. Renaissance Club will be back again next year to create another piece for somewhere else in the school. For Studio 415, I'm Seth Lehman.
Week 2 of the Charger Challenge is here, and we will not be seeing any new contestants.
Instead, this week is all about redemption and giving previous failures a chance to go for the cup in a balloon battle royale.
Welcome to Season 2, Week 2 of the Charger Challenge. I'm your host, Andy Newman, and today we will have 4 players coming back from last season in a redemption show, Balloon Battle Royale, and whoever lasts the longest will win the Studio 415 Cup 2.
No, but dude, whatever we're learning is not happening.
I'm Ryan Preston, I'm a junior at Carroll, and I'm gonna win because I can almost touch net on a 10-foot hoop.
Hi, I'm Louie. I'm a junior, and I'm gonna win because I'm the slipperiest of one of them all. Let's do it again for sure, though.
All right, my name is Logan Gonzalez. I'm a junior this year, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna win because I'm the starting goalkeeper, so I'm used to kicking balls far.
Hey guys, me, Simon here. I'm in 11th grade, and I believe I'll win because back in college, I used to do some combat fighting, so I know what I'm doing.
3, 2, 1, go!
Okay, someone's have to make some moves.
He lost the balloon.
Oh no, I punched it. What? Yes! Bro! Yeah, I can do whatever I want. There's no rules in the box. Yes! Alright, leave me some Simon. Oh no, I have no face. No! No! I'm gonna have an asthma attack. I'm gonna have an asthma attack. So athletic. Okay, everyone get in the box. My balloon fell off.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was Dude, get Logan, I didn't time mine, dude, bro.
Guys, get Simon.
Simon's still in there. I'm athletic.
Stay inside the lines.
Yeah! Hold on, get him, Simon, get him! Please! No! No!
Eat it! I'm touching it! You're out, Louie. Okay, 1v1.
Okay, no one expected this matchup.
Casey, I'm gonna tell you when Louie's gonna run in.
This is good.
Put some unts on it.
Whoa! Simon's so uncoordinated. I was literally doing my karate moves. I was being too aggressive.
Okay, Casey. Casey, get ready for Louie. Hey, get ready. Go, go, go. He lost his balloon!
Belly flop.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Yeah! You can't pick it up! You can't! Pick it up! I hate you! I hate you!
You can't pick it up.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah! No! Pick it up! No! What?
After the challenge, Logan Gonzalez has won, and he is now in the finale. How do you feel?
I'm tired.
Kind of tired. Well, oh my God!
Stop it! No, please!
EBDT, or the Electric Blue Dance Team, is nearing the end of their competition season.
Along with competitions, the dancers also perform at many basketball games. Studio 415 reporter Lucas Carroll is joining us in the studio now with how the team is doing.
Thanks, Logan. The Electric Blue Dance Team competed at their final invitational last Saturday. They scored very high while placing second in both jazz and hip-hop.
The Electric Blue Dance Team season is just underway, but that doesn't mean they haven't been practicing. The dance team practices all year round, with most girls also dancing outside of school with each other. The group is made up of 21 girls and is comprised of junior varsity and normal varsity, and they go against other junior varsity and triple A's, and almost always place at the top 5 in the state. What exactly does the dance team do, you might ask?
The dance team is a group of highly competitive dancers. We train pretty much the entire year, and we go and compete in hip-hop, jazz, solos, and duos against other teams in the state and across the country.
Being part of the dance team requires a lot of hard work and dedication. This year, they've had 2 competitions, then for their next competition, they head down to Florida for nationals. The girls are very close to one another and love dancing with each other.
If anybody is interested in trying out for the dance team, we're always looking for new dancers, and it's a great group of girls. We absolutely just adore each other, and it really is a great team setting to be able to not only practice what you love, but to also make long-lasting friends.
The girls of Electric Blue Dance really enjoy working together and synchronizing with each other to put on a show for everyone.
The Carroll Blue Dance Team is something fun for the girls of Carroll to participate in, and it's open to all grade levels. So if you're interested in joining, you can get a sign-up form in the front office. For Studio 415, I'm Lucas Harold.
That's all we have today. Thanks for watching.
If there's a story you'd like us to cover, please send an email to Bob Johnston.
For all of us here at Studio 415, have a great week, Carroll.
Smiles, walk the halls with me. Studio